Well, hello, my lovely Pisces. Welcome to your May 2018 reading. This is a general reading for you. So some of it's going to resonate with some Pisces. Maybe all of it will resonate with some Pisces. Also listen to your rising sign and your moon sign for more information. And also they may resonate more for you in some months than your sun sign will. So have a listen to all of those and see what resonates with you and the information that you're given from each of those signs. If you would like to book a personalised face-to-face reading with me or a pre-recorded reading, you can do that by following the link below to my website, and you can book a reading with me from there, which will help you on your life's journey as well. So haven't the energies been a little bit crazy in the last 2 weeks of April? I know I felt it a lot. It's Saturn moving through and stirring up a lot of things from the past, a lot of things that were unresolved that needed to be looked at, and it's about just sitting with the energy. You know, when things like that happen, when energetically it feels like that, rather than try and distract yourself and do other things and ignore what's going on, you're not addressing it. The best way to pass through those sorts of energies is to just sit with it and do what needs to be done. You know, if you feel like just vegging out, if you feel like going for walks, if you feel like sitting and reflecting, you do that and work with the energy and allow it to pass through with ease and grace. It's when we create the resistance that the pain comes in. If there's no resistance, things will just flow and they'll move through a lot faster as well. So I just thought I'd add that for you lovely little Pisceans. So let's have a look at what May's holding here, you know, and I'm going to open this up straight away with the Fool, you know, and that's you know, an absolutely fantastic card to open with. It's also about having the confidence and the courage to take that leap of faith. It's now time to take that leap of faith. It's now time to look at your projects, look at the changes you want to bring in and do it. Just trust that, you know, it's going to work out. You're going to be able to do it. All's good. Having that faith that the universe has your back. But it is time now for new beginnings. The Fool is the first card in the tarot deck, so it's having gone through all the cards, all the cycle, and you've come back to the beginning, and it's now time to take that new step, make those changes, bring them in. So for the Pisceans who have got changes that they want to make, new projects that they want to put in place, change in employment, change in relationship, new relationship, whatever the change is for you, bring it in. It's time to do it. Have faith that it's going to work, it's going to be good for you, and it always is. Let go of the resistance and take charge of what's happening, because there's a lot of new things coming in for you in May. Funny, isn't it? I said take charge. This is crossing that card. It's the Chariot. And the Chariot is about you taking charge. The Chariot is your life, is you. And, you know, you've got your horses. It's the shadow. The dark horse is the shadow self. And the white horse is the self, you know, the divine being. And they're of equal importance. Takes two horses to pull that carriage. They are going in opposite directions, so it takes a lot of control to keep that on track. But that's you steering your life, keeping it on track, not being distracted, not being afraid to make decisions because of what's lurking in your shadow self, but making decisions with confidence and moving forward, keeping a tight rein on where you're going and what you're doing. And by keeping a tight rein, I mean defining very strongly what you want, what changes you want to bring in, what no longer serves you, what in the past is holding you back, what in the past is influencing your decision making, what in the past has undermined your confidence to move forward. Look at that, release it, because it's in the past and you've learned that lesson. Don't bring it forward. So that's what I mean by steering this, by staying on track. having control of your decisions and what decisions you're making, what changes you want to bring in, and how you're moving forward with your life. And it's good. The more control you've got, the more control you've got in the changes you're bringing in, the more confidence you have, and the more positive the outcome is going to be. And this is underlying all of that. That's, the Ace of Swords is that inner strength, that divine knowledge, the lessons you've learned, the ability to soar great heights, follow your intuition, build on the knowledge that you've already got, build on the skills that you've already got. Know that you can achieve this. You can work through anything. You can achieve it. It's now time for these new beginnings, this new way of looking at things, this new way of looking at the self, this new way of working towards your dreams and goals. Because when I look at what's at the top of this, this is your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, what you want to achieve. It's all there, and it's all doable. It's all doable in every aspect. What I want to say to you is, if you're seeking love, it's time. May is a really good month to form connections, form bonds. The energy's there for it. And so it's about reaching out and doing that, carrying out the actions that are going to bring you the results that you want. No point sitting at home, hiding, you being a recluse. You've got to get out there and live life and make those changes, bring that energy in. It's a real energy of, and you're going to feel it, a real energy of wanting to make changes, of wanting to bring in new practices, of new ways of doing things, new behaviours, have a new outlook, a fresh start. That's all around you. That's all around you. And in the past, you've got the Knight of Wands. So, last month and the month before, you've had a taste test, a sampler of being in touch with your purpose, being in touch with your joy. A lot of people write to me and ask the question of, what's my life's purpose? It's really very simple. Your life's purpose is whatever brings you joy. And it's different for different people. It doesn't have to be out there in the limelight, changing the world by masses. It can be helping the people in your life. It can be one person at a time. It can be whatever brings you joy. What brings you joy? What brings you happiness? There's your purpose. There's your purpose. Rather than working at a job that you're miserable at, find what brings you joy, and the rest will follow. So you've had samplings of that. You've had samplings of being in touch with your passion, being in touch with what brings you joy, and that's your life's purpose. So continue to pursue that, work it out and bring it through, because it will reap very, very positive rewards. It will reap that financial situation will get better and better and better. It will bring in what you're seeking because you're following your joy, you're following your passion. So you can feel you're starting to feel quite comfortable and confident with your finances. Quite secure with your finances as well. There are choices and decisions for you to make. And this is upside down, so it's, that they're not huge things, but that you are going to have to make choices and decisions. Nobody can make them for you. You're needing to make them for yourself. And it could be, do I quit my job and follow my passion? For some of you, it's artwork. It's art. It's pottery. It's creating. It's building beautiful gardens. It's that sort of creative work, which will bring you joy. So do I quit my job and pursue my passion, pursue my joy? Do I stay in this relationship because it's secure but it's making me miserable? Do I put myself out there to find new love even though it scares me? It's these sorts of decisions that you're needing to make. Do I stay living where I am, or do I move to where I've always wanted to move, by the ocean, by the beach? What is it? What's your joy? What's your joy? Make that decision. Have the courage and the confidence to make that decision. And you do. You do. In May, you actually work a lot of things out. Look, look at that. You've got the king and the queen of coins, which is male and female. You have that confidence. That's, the pentacles or coins is real confidence, is real having the abundance, having the security, having the confidence to move forward. And you do that. You do get that because the energy is going to push you towards that. It's something that you're going to have to decide, something that you're going to have to do. You do have fears around your finances. You do have fears around that, and you hold on to it, which isn't a bad thing, because I want to say to you is don't spend needlessly. Don't be frivolous about your spending. Be mindful with your spending. Don't make big purchases yet. Time will come where you can, but not just yet. Don't hold on to it so tightly, but certainly don't be spending it freely and making big purchases, because it'll stand you in good stead later on in the year when you're going to need it. It's about beauty and patience and balance and tranquility. That's really important to you. I want to say to you, go for walks along the beach. Go to where the water is. Take walks along there. Go for walks in the sun. Go out. It will replenish the soul. Okay, even moonlight walks. I want to say to you, go out at night. Moonlight walks. Anywhere where it's peaceful, it's tranquil, and it's and then inspirations will come to you. I feel like you're going to Pisces. I feel like in May the energy will come in quite strongly around you, and you're really going to need to make things happen. You're really going to need to have things change, make the changes. You're going to almost feel so restless that you can't sit still. You can't just keep doing the same thing. You're going to really be pushed to make some changes. I'm going to take out a few other cards to see where this is all heading. But, May is really about defining your passion, defining the changes you want to bring in, what is going to work for you. It's about you steering this. It's about you. No one's going to do it for you. You need to bring those changes in, and you need to show the universe that you have got that sense of self-worth and that you deserve nothing but the best, and that will bring it in for you because it's really going to work for you. And let's have a look at one card here that I'm going to pull. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it really is about releasing the past. Past is the past, and we're moving forward. So let go of those past issues, those past hurts, those past situations, and move forward into the future where there are new relationships, there is abundance. There's a whole turning point for you in May. I'm going to pull out a card from the Oracles of Visions for you. They're beautiful cards. Look, that's the back. Aren't they gorgeous? I've been showing everybody that. I love my cards. The cards that I use, I do write down in my information box below, so that if you do like a particular deck, you can purchase it if you like, or just enjoy it. I do have my go-to decks that I really like. Here we've got, that's just beautiful, isn't it? It's gorgeous. I'll take the glare off it. Okay, but that's also very telling. It's about not moving forward with the pack. Okay, not moving forward with what everybody else believes, what everybody else wants, what everybody else thinks you should do. It's about having the courage to stand out from the crowd. And that's May for you. Have the courage to stand out of the crowd and be an individual. Not just be a sheep, not just be part of the pack, not just do it because everybody else is doing it, but really honouring the self, honouring you, honouring your journey and where you're going, and don't be afraid to stand out. from the crowd. Stand up and be counted. Make a difference. Start living your life in a different way. Because everybody works 9 to 5 doesn't mean you need to work 9 to 5. There's alternatives open to you. So take them, grab them with both hands and bring them in. And May's the month to do it. So I hope that has helped you, Pisces, with your month of May. And I wish you many, many blessings. And I'll see you mid-month for your mid-month reading.